You know what the thing is? Let's talk about Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders, I don't think he want to release he refused to release his medical records. My thing is why. But see, you ain't got to release them, Bernie.
No.
I looked at you and I know something wrong with you. You look sick.
Yeah.
Listen, look. I looked on that HDTV. He had dandruff flakes all over his clothes.
So
that wasn't lint.
His skin was running from him.
Running from him and
that's
falling
all
off
happening.
of him.
It's running from him. Yeah.
His teeth was pea yellow. I be looking at stuff like that.
That's right.
His shoulders look humped.
Like the day over. Frail.
Like he's frail, and we already know.
We don't need your records.
We don't need your records. And listen, I understand we all get older. I'm working on my posture now because I be doing that.
Yes.
And I'm not talking about that because just to say something about older people. I'm talking about, I'm looking at him. Bernie do look sick to me.
We're talking about a leader to lead our country.
Right. I need his, listen, somebody that's leading us, I need your
shoulders. You got to be able to lead.
I love when I see my president walking and it's like he be doing this. I'm like, look, and I love it. That's right. I need an alpha man.
Yeah.
I ain't seen no alpha man on that stage.
No. And I looked at Joe Biden.
Oh,
he
God.
looked invisible.
Listen.
He transparent.
He looked like he done got 10 years older, y'all. 10 years older since he's been running. He just looked like he's out of space, out of mind. Out of mind, out of body.
Yes,
he really do to us.
Yeah.
He do.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
And,
look,
and I looked at Butch Edge. Now, okay, there used to be all I can say is a little dummy that they used to put their hands up the little dummy thing, and
that's
had the
what
little face.
That's what it looked like.
Y'all know who I'm talking about?
What do you call those things? I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. Is it a
tranquility with that little? Okay.
All I know is dummy. It's simple for me to say it.
I looked at him and some of his words that he say. Okay, but I'm not voting for no Boo Edge. As if you can't even run South Bend, you're not gonna be able to run the country. You're not gonna be able to run our country.
All of them people up there, all they are interested in is beating Trump. You can't name one thing that they said that they're going to do for the American people.
They're not going to do nothing.
Nothing.
I want an alpha man running our country.
And even they're saying...
Thank you.
A ventriloquist.
A ventriloquist.
A ventriloquist.
Thank you.
Ventriloquist. See? Thank you. See, we have
puppet.
A puppet. Yeah. That's who he looked like. Yeah. What was the name of that puppet, though? Because he looked just like him. Right up in here.
What was the show? What was the show?
It was a show. I got a Howdy Doody puppet. Is that it? Oh God, Howdy Doody.
Is that?
Yeah. That's who I'm talking about.
Okay, Howdy Doody.
That's who Boot Edge looked like. Okay, now the other girl that with a bang shaking.
Well, y'all, cause her face don't move, but listen. I don't know what she said on stage. Because she didn't do a good job. Because I was so paying attention to why is it that her bang always moves, but her face is not moving. No. Her face don't move. But her bang just keeps going. I'm like, how they make that happen? And I think they tried to use some holding spray, but I can sort of still see it moving.
It wasn't holding.
I don't want nobody. I do not want nobody running this country. And they look like they banged the saying no.
Well, let me just say one thing about Bernie and his medical records.
Okay.
He has a right to keep his medical records private if that's what he chooses.
That's right. Okay.
But after the heart attack occurred while he was campaigning for to be president, Sanders promised to release his full medical records. Okay. He promised to release his full medical records before the first votes are cast. This is what he said, okay? He said it's the right thing to do. So this is something that Bernie said that he would do. Right. Okay?
And so now the media is calling him out on it?
The media is calling him out on it.
What's happening?
Okay, wait a minute. Yes. The media, I'm going to come and circle back around to it. The media is calling him out on it.
But what they're trying to do is take this from Bernie.
They're trying to take it from Bernie.
So anything that is going to disparage him, and them records going to come out. Yeah. We're going to see how bad the heart is because it's going to come out. Yeah, they're going to make sure.
I look at the fact that they want President Trump's, all of his business records out there on Front Street so they can take and dissect them and try to use it against him. Okay? So Bernie, so you sit back and you talk about Donald Trump's tax records or business records. You don't want to show your medical records, Bernie?
We did,
for
yeah,
tat,
tick for tat, yeah. Here's the deal when it comes to the medical records. He show him, he don't. It don't take a rocket science, somebody with a PhD or a master's to understand, or somebody even with a doctorate degree to understand there is something wrong with you. All I can do is look at your eyes, I can look at your teeth, let me see your nails.
Yeah.
Let me see certain parts. Okay, something is not going, something is wrong internally.
Yeah.
And that's that.
Okay.